Good morning everyone, and what a absolutely fabulous day it is here in the United Britain of Great Kingdom, as Philomena Cunk would say. Wow, what a fantastic morning. It's early in the morning and we've come to a place called Lead Mines Clough, which is a lead mine. There are pits, settling pits, and I've done a video about it a few years ago, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful spot. It's like one of these archetypal British, like a little valley with lovely shrubs and flowers and plants in, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And we're walking under some trees now with the sun. It's only about 7:30, but the sun is already high in the sky. The light coming through is absolutely gorgeous and breathtaking, and it's green and it's very, very still, so all the birds are singing. It's gorgeous. Molly's loving it, I'm loving it. I can hear the stream to the left of us. We actually walk over a little bridge over the stream, and I'll show you that there's like a little waterfally thing up here, a great little picnic spot. It's extraordinarily good to be alive. I'm surprised there's no one else out here yet. It's just gorgeous. It's Monday, so everybody's gone back to work. So yeah, it's going to be quieter than normal. Can you hear the stream at our right hand side now? That's absolutely beautiful. There's a sign there saying no swimming. The stream is about, I would say, a maximum of 2 inches deep. How mental is that? To our left here, there's a bank that goes up very steeply. And I can see an elder. There's an elder there in flower. And the grass is very, very tall and delicate looking and lush underneath the trees, with the odd bluebell, because the bluebells have come and they're slightly passing now, but they're still there. And we're walking over this little bridge now, over the stream. I can hear the stream, I can hear the water. It's one of the beautiful things. All you can hear, because there's no wind, all you can hear is bird song. Well, there's a squirrel. Molly will have a fun here. You can hear bird song and the stream. No wind. Just listen to that. It lifts your heart. Molly's behind me. She's having a good time. Just walking up a slight hill here now, a slight incline up. And very shortly we'll go through a gate. And beyond this gate, that's where Lead Mines Clough is. And that's where it's like a little fairy glade. It's not a long walk, but it's got everything. It's got bridges over a stream, it's got places where you can sit and have a picnic, it's got beautiful shrubs and trees. There is actually a memorial. If you walk up the side of the clough to the top, there's a memorial there to the crew of a bomber that crashed on these moors in the Second World War. All the crew died, and every year there's a little service there. And there's always poppies there. There's a little bench where you can sit and reflect. That's the stream, and further up are these settling pits. And that was so there were lead mines around here. You can see the spoil heaps all around you. And it was all processed here, and a settling pit. So it was its own little industry here, using the natural things. The ore was here. The stream was here, it had the right dynamics. It was just perfect, so it had its own self-contained little industry. Lead Mines Clough. There'll be places like this all over the country. There'll be places like this where you are. Just come through the little gate now, and we're at the side of Lead Mines Clough, of the stream, coming up to the settling beds and where they did all the work. And it was a lead mine, a couple of 100 years ago. The nice thing about it here, there's such a variation of shrubs. We've got the stream to our right hand side, and there's gorse and broom. There's lots of silver birch, and then to our left we've got all sorts of pine trees and conifers. There's still like this mixed deciduous woodland around us too. As you can see, you've got the pine trees behind us. Going to a deciduous woodland. Silver birch behind us. Down to the stream that's just this gentle, beautiful sound. I can't get over this. The sound of the stream and the bird song. We've had a walk up to the monument. Oh look, 2 deer right in front of us there. Hello. Hello, one's standing. Are you watching us? Go on. Have a nice day. So we've come up to the monument on the top of Lead Mines Clough. Let me just read it to you. To the memory of Flight Sergeant J.B. Timperan, Sergeant E.R. Barnes, Sergeant J.B. Hayton, Sergeant R.S. Jackson, Sergeant G.E. Murray and Sergeant M. Mounsey, killed when a Wellington Bomber crashed on these moors on November the 12th, 1943. See the poppies that have been left round it. Every year people come from miles around to hold a service here. Such a poignant thing because it's a tragic reminder of what we must never do again in such a beautiful spot. There you go. Brave young men, all kids. The sun is really shining down on us here because we're way up above all the tree line. And it's warm, even though it's early in the morning. And I'm looking out now towards Rivington Pike. Now, very tragically, Rivington Pike, you probably can't see it in the distance. I'll try and zoom in a little bit. But yesterday morning, at about 8:30, people go up. It's very, very popular. And very tragically, a man in his 60s went up there, got to the top, tragically had a heart attack and died. They had to get the air ambulance out and the mountain rescue team to bring him down. So this morning, while we're enjoying ourselves out in the countryside, there's a family grieving. Puts everything in context, doesn't it? Looking down onto Lead Mines Clough. This is just so beautiful, a huge panoramic view. Over to Winter Hill and the moors beyond. Fabulous. Like I say, we are so lucky, us who live in the West, with unmolested lives, not like there's a lot of people don't. And it's like, isn't it funny really, it's that the people who live the best life are blessed with the most beautiful surroundings, or the most peaceful surroundings at least. It's like we've got a win-win, but if you lose, if you're on the losing side, you've got to lose-lose. It doesn't seem fair, does it? So be grateful, don't mourn about your life. All of us born over here, born in the West, here, the States, Europe, Canada. Don't mourn about it. But anything. You don't know how bloody lucky you are. And when you realise how lucky you are, that just makes everything so much better, doesn't it? Listen to your Uncle Nigel, he knows what he's talking about. Been around long enough. We've come down from the monument now and we're just going over a little bridge over the stream. Very picturesque. Molly's already on it. She's walking across. There's a stream going back up. And down, where it will finally make its way into the reservoir at the bottom. It's cool under the trees. This is so nice. Can't believe what a beautiful day it's turned into. This is gorgeous. There are still bluebells. Bluebells at the side of us. Bluebells on the hillside behind us. The sun is blue. There isn't a cloud anywhere. There isn't a contrail to be seen. The jets must be having a day off. Another little stream falling. You can just about hear it falling down the hillside, draining the fields, falling down, making this little area down here so lush and green and tranquil. This is nice on a hot day. I mean, it's quite warm out in the sun now, even though it's, you know, still fairly early. But under the trees, it's cool. Beautifully cool. And the sound of the water pouring over the stones at the side of us. Should bottle this. Should be able to get this on the prescription. Free prescription. Molly and I have come out of Lead Mines Clough now, and we're walking leisurely back down to the car. We've got quite a way to go. Well, not that far, but we take our time nice and slow. These beautiful woodlands. You don't want to leave it once you get here, do you? But we've got the opportunity to come out again. We're going to go out again this afternoon. I've noticed this year the hawthorn blossom is incredibly white. Very, very bright white against the green. Coming up to an elder, going past some broom at the moment, gorse, sorry. And there's an elder here. That's very white as well. We've walked away from the sound of the stream now. I can just about hear it in the background, but now we're going into the quiet. It's very, very still and very, very quiet, and there's just the sound of birds in the background. Very, 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 very beautiful sound. Still I can hear an aeroplane somewhere, very high up, but it's very, very clear skies. It's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. Get out in the countryside. Do it. Right, well, we're just going to carry on now. Hope you all have a good day. And we shall see you on the flip. Peace and love.